Hi, my name is Hahnna Christianson and I play Emma Nolan.
Can you tell us a little about the prom?
Yes, the story of the prom follows four semi-washed up Broadway stars who are in the search for fame and better press after their recent show fails. So they discover the story of Emma Nolan, who's a 17-year-old lesbian girl living in Edgewater, Indiana. Her PTA decides that they're going to cancel her prom due to the fact that she wanted to bring her girlfriend. So the entire show follows the plotline of the Broadway divas, Mr. Hawkins, Emma's principal, and Emma fighting to get that prom back, and shares a wonderful message about love and acceptance in the end.
Can you tell us a little about your character?
Yes. Emma Nolan is a 17-year-old girl who lives in Edgewater, Indiana. She identifies as a lesbian and has her kind of secret girlfriend, Alyssa, in the show. Emma is incredibly brave and tenacious, incredibly kind, even in the face of all the adversity that she's facing. And this plot line really helps her develop and grow in confidence and into the person that she wants to be fully and in her entirety through the work of the divas and Mr. Hawkins and Alyssa along the way. Her story is also loosely based on a real story of Constance McMillan from 2010, who was a lesbian in Mississippi who underwent the same sort of situation. So there's some truth behind her story as well.
What's your favorite part about being in the prom?
Such a great question. I honestly think my favorite part about being in the prom is the message that we spread to the audience members, the joy that is radiating from the cast and from myself in the finale of the show is so truthful and genuine. And I always love to see the audience shift from the end of Act 1 to the end of Act 2. And so really it is all about the powerful story and message of the show that I love so much, and I feel really honored and excited that I get to be a part of telling it.
What's your favorite song in the prom?
I have a tie between two of my favorite songs that I can't pick between. The first one is Unruly Heart. Singing that song and the lyrics and the genuine heartfelt moment that brings on stage is something truly special, and its placement in the show is just perfect. And secondly, my other favorite is Barry's Going to the Prom, because it also makes me want to sob in very different ways, and Rusty is just so incredible. It's definitely top tier song for me.
How do the themes of this show relate to you?
So growing up, I was bullied very badly. I was in a gifted program, and then on top of that, decided to start doing theater. So I wasn't only just an academic nerd, I became a theater nerd too. And so ultimately, through all of those years of trialing times and troubling situations, my family always taught me to lead with love and kindness. And as I was experiencing that bullying, my biggest question was, why is it that people can't love and accept me for who I am, and why don't other people understand that this is just who I am? And so I was lucky enough to not have to go through those struggles as hard as some people do for just their basis of life, specifically the LGBTQIA plus community, people of color. Those groups of people have all experienced the same feeling, and it really shouldn't be that difficult to love and accept someone for who they are. And so I think that theme of it doesn't matter who someone loves, what someone looks like, what they do for a living, how smart, or anything in that realm, you should just love and accept them for exactly who they are in their entirety. And so that theme has really struck true with me and pulls at my heartstrings.
What does theater mean to you?
Theater is a safe space. It always has been. My grandma, I give her all the credit for introducing me to the realm of music and the arts. My brother, 3 boy cousins, and I would go up and live with my grandma in the summer for 5 summers, and we called it Camp Grandma, and she created such a loving, safe space for us to just play and engage in the art. And it has always been my favorite place to be, although it's definitely against what theater is, putting on a costume, sharing a story that's not your own. It's the place where I felt like I could fully be myself. And you get to meet people who love to do the same things you do, share these incredible stories with hundreds of people who come and see, and it is truly the most beautiful thing.
What do you hope audiences take away from this show?
I know I personally hope that audiences take away the fact that loving and accepting people for who they are is easy and makes the world a better place. And I know that's something the artistic team really emphasized, something our cast feels very passionate about. It's just ensuring that people leave with the understanding and the experience that spreading a little love makes the world a happier place, and it's something we all need to do in these trialing times that we're all in. So yeah, share the love. That's the main goal.
What was your prom song?
So I don't remember the specific song that was for the entire prom, but I remember the song that played after I won prom queen. So fun fact about me, I won prom queen my senior year of high school. And I remember when the student council came in to give me my nomination crown that it was a joke. I thought they were joking and pranking me, and I was like, okay, whatever, like, I'm just a theater kid, like no one. And then they were like, no, this is real. And so the prom came, I didn't go with a date, I went by myself with a bunch of friends, was just kind of in for whatever the night brought. Remember standing on stage with the rose behind our back, and the person with the white rose was gonna win. And it was me, the cheerleader, the student council president, like the football girlfriend. So all the people, I was like, there's no way. I pulled the rose from behind my back and saw it was the white rose and was like, me? And so the song that they then commenced to play was A Moment Like This by Kelly Clarkson, and the prom king and queen dance was so uncomfortable because I was so overwhelmed by the fact that I had just won so unexpectedly that I was tripping all over my deer legs, and it was very memorable. I'll never forget that song. We hope you come see the prom at the Phoenix Theater Company. We run June 7th through July 9th. Tickets can be found on phoenixtheater.com, and we really hope to see you there.